Hi, this is Walt Mossberg from the Wall Street Journal, and this week I reviewed the latest color tablet from Amazon. It's called the Kindle Fire HD, and it's the successor to the original Kindle Fire, which came out last year. Like the original, it still has a remarkable price, $199, but it has a lot of improvements in it compared to the first model. For instance, it has twice the memory, 16 gigabytes versus 8. It has dual speakers. It has a high definition screen. It has much better battery life. And it has a front camera, which is better than the last one, which had no cameras. They've held the price steady and given you much more in the hardware. However, Amazon claims now that this is the best tablet at any price, and that statement I can't go along with after a few days of testing. I found that the Kindle Fire HD worked well at its principal task, which is seamlessly integrating with Amazon's content offerings, and it did a good job with books and videos and music, but it lacks some things that its principal competitors have, and it had some issues. Compared to the iPad, which is by far the leader in the tablet category, and probably its closest competitor, the $199 Google Nexus 7, this tablet omits certain things. For instance, it only has about 30,000 apps available for it versus over 500,000 for the iPad and the Google Nexus. It doesn't have any kind of instant messaging stuff built in or maps built in. There are some third-party apps that you can download that do those things, but the tablet doesn't come with that stuff. It also, I thought, had some problems. For instance, I found there was some latency in it. That is, apps would load more slowly than I think they should after you've used it for a prolonged period of time, and you had to reboot. I had to reboot the tablet to get the speed of launching apps to resume its normal state. In addition, this is very advertising oriented. The opening screen that you see when you start it up or resume it from sleep is one big ad. And Amazon, unlike on some of its other tablets, doesn't allow you to choose a model that works like that, and instead opt for a model that omits that giant opening ad. It does now say that it will remove that opening ad thing if you paid an extra $15 and go to an obscure setting on a web page. I also found that I couldn't replicate one of Amazon's most important claims for this tablet, which is that it has faster Wi-Fi than the iPad or the Nexus. I compared it to the iPad in a variety of tests, and in my tests, I found that the iPad still, in most cases, was slightly faster at loading web pages, and on two different speed tests on two different networks, the iPad edged out the new Kindle Fire HD on most trials. In my harsh battery test, where I play videos back to back while keeping the Wi-Fi on and the screen at 75% and collecting email in the background, the Kindle Fire HD was much, better than last year's Kindle. Last year's was somewhere between 5 and 6 hours. This Kindle Fire HD lasted 9.5 hours, only about half an hour less than the iPad, and I thought that was a good improvement. So all in all, I would say the Kindle Fire HD, while I don't think it's the best tablet in the world, is an improved and inexpensive way for tablet users to get seamless access to Amazon's massive content libraries. There's more detail in my column in the Print Wall Street Journal, on WSJ.com, and on allthingsd.com. But that's my basic summary of the Kindle Fire HD. This is Walt Mossberg, and I'll see you next week.